Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Okay, so I want to begin with the Chinese tarot. I already had the Chinese oracle that I sort of wanted to work with, which is the zodiac animals, the astrology, the Chinese astrology, that are split into yin and yang energies. So that's what I've been working with. Then I just got the Chinese tarot, which I've sort of worked with a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, and then what I have got is the Visionary Ching cards that I want to use. So they're my sort of Chinese deck. Now this is a deck I've still got to move into. I've got to get to know. There's a lot involved with the 64 cards, of course. So there's quite a lot to sort of get to. So let's have a look. If I pull the I Ching card, so I pull this one here. Let me get my glasses so I can read it. It says diverging interest. Okay, it's card number 38. Fire above, lake below. So let's have a look. Now this I'd have to use the guidebook for it. It's just there's just so much information to really get to know. So diverging interest, to me that talks about sort of maybe you've got many interests that might be sort of taking you away from where you want to be. But let's have a look at what it says. Diverging interest. Some levels of estrangement is indicated. For example, when brother and sisters choose partners and marry, they often grow apart since their allegiances prioritize new families. Though they'll remain close enough to deal with problems and interests related to the original family, they are less likely to undertake great projects together. Simply put, when people grow apart, even for the most natural of reasons, their points of view, values, interests, and schedules diverge. Different natures and interests bring opposition into the world of human affairs. If opposition drifts into alienation and enmity, good results are few, if at all. But when opposition takes the form of healthy competition, or when it's recognized as part of the natural order of things, good fortune is still possible for the relationship. When diverging interests make a situation seem stagnant or futile, remember that there are always creative possibilities inherent in polarities. One is reminded of the interplay of the opposites, yin and yang, which is fundamental to life itself. As the symbol of the Tao illustrates, the yin and yang each have the seed of their other residing within them. If opposition has its roots in issues of principle, you must hold on to your integrity and individuality. Let go of vulgar or self-absorbed people who do not share your values. With both people and companies, one measure of status is the qualities of one competition. So it could be about letting someone go, not worrying, not getting too wound up in their values if it doesn't go with yours in some way. I'm not going to read all the changing line stuff. That can stay there. I'm not worried about that right at this moment. I mean, I could do a bit more of a study on that if I want to later on, but basically it's about talking about when people's interests may vary. Maybe we need to just sort of let them go in that respect. So let's look at the Chinese tarot in regards to diverging interests. Can you tell me a little bit more about these diverging interests? Okay, so we have Nine of Coins, which talks about an attainment, sort of about things coming in together. Maybe there's a sense of a gain in some way, but it all comes from clearing away the debris, the clutter, the stuff that doesn't serve us well. It's all about getting a sense of clarity within the situation. Well, that's an interesting combination of cards there. Let's do one more. Oh, it's interesting. I pulled out Two of Swords. So again, you find, I think there's a lot of very mental ideas. It does feel like there's a lot of thought and ideas and perceptions when it comes to diverging interests. So that's interesting. It does come up with a sense of crossroads. Maybe, yeah, again, you've got those choices and decisions yet to be made within the whole situation. So tell us a little bit more. Six of Staffs. So it talks about success and victory. Okay, there might have been some battles, but you'll be able to achieve what's needed in the journey. So there will be some battles, there will be some challenges, you will find yourself at a bit of a crossroads. There is that sense of clearing away the declutter, but there is that gain, there is that success in where you want to be. So let's have a look at the yin and yang animals. So I'm going to choose one of each. So let's choose one from here, and let's choose one from here. Okay. So basically we have, that's talking about working with others. Maybe we're not to do things alone, and maybe there's a sense of resisting with the ox. There's that whole thing of trying to find a sense of stability with the whole thing, and maybe we're resisting the changes or the decluttering and things that are going on there. So that's an interesting combination of cards. I love that, the look of these cards. I love the way that they sort of move together. Now, it's funny because I thought I had it set up so that it was a bit more of a stretch with the thing. So let's just try something here, so you can see if you can get a better picture of the yeah, let's just see if I can get a better picture of all these cards together. Just give us a moment to see if this will upload. Okay, oh yes. Well, that's better. Oh yes, you can definitely see the cards a bit better there, can't you, with the whole, they look amazing. Got that same sort of theme, same sort of energy and vibration. So what an interesting combination of cards. It's something to sort of think about for today, as we sort of, I want to explore these decks together in a much more wider sense. Give me a bit more of understanding a little bit about what the Ching card is talking about, using the tarot to sort of expand on that and to sort of bring it all together with the Chinese oracle, the astrological animal, Chinese zodiac animals. So that's part of the picture as well. So I think that really works really well together. It's a really beautiful sort of energy. It feels very healing type of energy as well. It feels very healing, very loving energy. It feels very, very gentle. Anyway, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care.